Hi, how's it going? I'm Dani. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a luxury shopping vlog to share with you. So I live in Adelaide and here we don't have much in a way of luxury shopping. I mean, we do have Max Mara, Tiffany & Co. and we also have David Jones that carries some Balenciaga, Saint Laurent, Valentino, but the stock is really quite limited and we certainly don't have Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Chanel or Hermes. To satisfy my love for luxury, I used to travel a lot, so it wasn't so much of a problem. However, since the pandemic, this is the first time my family and I have actually left the state. So we went on a short trip to Sydney. So yeah, come along shopping with me, or should I say window shopping. Spoiler alert, I didn't buy anything. If you saw my video from a few weeks ago, I just bought an Hermes Kelly. So out of respect for my financial future, I didn't buy anything this time. And if you want to see that unboxing video, I'll leave a link in the description box below. For me, this was an exercise just to add and take things away from my luxury wish list. And I've divided this vlog into two parts, otherwise this video is just going to get too long. And without further ado, let's get started. So here I'm trying on the Palm Springs Mini, and by no means is this a new bag, but I've never pulled the trigger and bought the bag because of the known quality issues with this bag. For example, sometimes the motifs don't really line up. Sometimes the top handle of the bag is positioned too forward or too backwards. I was also unsure about the length of the straps. Although the strap lengths are adjustable, I'm a really short person and sometimes even an adjustable strap on the shortest setting can be too long for me. So I really wanted to check out the bag in person. In any case, the real life experience really exceeded my expectations. I spent the longest time holding on to this bag because I absolutely loved it so much. So this bag is staying at the top of my wish list. So the next bag that we've got here is the Speedy 22, so a smaller version of the Speedy 25. I think she's just beautiful. The leather that she comes in is, it looks like an empreinte leather, but it's actually lambskin. So my instant assumption is that you have to baby the bag a little bit. So instantly this bag is really not for me because I can't afford to baby bags. I'm just too busy, right? For the silhouette of the Speedy, I do think that the 22 is a perfect size. If you are looking at a bag in the Speedy silhouette, but of a smaller size, I would highly recommend this one. This bag here is the On-The-Go tote in the GM size. This is from the Resort 21 range. Super beachy vibes with all the pastel colors. And it's a little bit odd, I guess, given that we are currently in winter in the southern hemisphere. But anyway, the body of the bag is made of canvas and the sides of the bags are made of raffia. With the Resort 21 range, it has the name of a location printed on one side of the bag. And the SA was telling me that you can only get a local name on the bag, meaning if you're in Sydney, you will only get names of locations in Sydney on the bag. I wouldn't be able to order a bag with a foreign location printed on it. So I really feel like this bag or this range is catered for the tourist market, which is a little bit odd given how difficult it is to travel at the moment. Anyway, that is just my opinion. So I tried on the On-The-Go PM as well. Great combination of classic with an edge. Given that it is like a square tote shape with two top handles, it comes with a detachable long strap, plus the empreinte leather of Louis Vuitton. I find that's what's really classic about it. But at the same time, the giant monogram just makes it that little bit edgier. This here is the Papillon trunk. I think this is so cute. I saw a YouTuber talk about it, review it, and I've wanted to try it on. This is relatively new in the Louis Vuitton collection. As cute as it is though, it doesn't actually fit much stuff. So I did try and it does fit my phone. My phone is an old Huawei Nova 3i something. In terms of the dimensions of my phone, it's 7.8 centimeters by 16 centimeters or 3 inches by 6.25 inches. Also, in terms of practicality, this bag does rotate when you go and pick it up. So you do have to make sure that you always have it locked shut to make sure that your stuff doesn't just tip out. So here is the Hina PM. Oh, this bag was so beautiful. I walked around the store for the longest time hanging on to this bag because it was so nice. So the Hina bag is like a soft unstructured bucket bag and it comes in the Mahina leather, and the Mahina leather is really elegant in my opinion. It has the monogram perforated into the leather rather than printed or embossed into the leather, so it's really subtle in my opinion. This bag is also really handy as well because you can pull out the sides to make it more like a tote, and the PM size also has a long handle strap that can be worn crossbody if you need it to. The silhouette of this bag just really gives me Picatinny vibes. Tell me if you agree. I actually prefer this bag a little bit more. I think it's such a feminine, casual, elegant bag. I know that's all an oxymoron, but I love this bag. Totally on my wish list. If you're liking this video so far, don't forget to leave me a like, and also feel free to subscribe if you want to see more luxury content from me. Up next is the Vanity PM. I think the Vanity PM is a really beautiful bag. I personally would never buy it because I think it's really impractical. As I was trying it on, I was saying to the SA that I needed 2 hands to open and close it, and she laughed and said, you actually need 2 hands and probably a table as well. So that was very sweet of her. But I tried it on because of all the hype, and I do actually think it is a very nice bag. It's just not very easy to get in and out of. And for a very busy mom who already feels like I don't have enough arms, this bag just hasn't got room in my collection. And then I tried the Party Palm Springs bracelet. This guy is so cute. He is smaller than my palm, so obviously I couldn't resist trying him on. So you wear it on your wrist. It's for like AirPods, coins, and keys, all of which I already have storage solutions for. So I was not going to buy this, but he was so cute and just irresistible. I had to have a play with him. So it retails for about 1,000 Australian dollars, and in my opinion that's pretty expensive, especially if you think about it. The mini pochette is still under 600 Australian dollars. If you've bought this, can you leave me a comment and let me know what you use it for? And if you don't mind, also let me know what work you do. Okay, I have to say, I think this was my favorite from the Louis Vuitton vlog. This is the Keepall Extra Small. It is from the men's collection. This one is a limited range one where it comes in leather and is also part of the watercolor range. So the SA was telling me that each of these leather ones are manually hand painted by an artisan. Anyway, I think it's so pretty. I think it's a good size. It'll fit all my essentials and potentially even a small water bottle. It does have a detachable long shoulder strap with an extra thick panel, which will make for really comfortable carrying. It did fit my phone, and when I was playing with the bag, I did feel that the opening of the bag wasn't particularly big. So actually, I thought that I could actually leave the bag unzipped all day and my stuff would still be quite secure inside. Now with the handles, they are really small. As you can see here, I can barely fit 4 fingers in, and my hands are really small. So if you're a guy using this bag, you can probably fit in like 2 fingers and a thumb, and that'll probably be it. Just something to consider. And for what this was, I felt that the price of this bag was pretty reasonable. It retails for Australian $3,200 compared to say the Palm Springs Mini, which is mostly canvas and a little bit of leather. That was $3,100. The SA was telling me that they really only make very few of these pieces, so it was really hard for me to walk away from this one. But never mind, I'll just put it on my wish list. If one day I happen to be so lucky to own one, then awesome, right? I had to run away and do something, so the camera angles changed a little bit and it's a little bit later in the day. Anyway, the next thing that we're moving on to is Dior. Now, the first thing I want to say about Dior is I find that their bags are always so much more impressive in person compared to seeing it online or on an ad. So I like to go into Dior to always check out their bags. The first bag that we've got here is the Dior Bobby in the small size. And I have to say, there's something really timeless about the Dior Bobby. It reminds me of some trends from the 90s. Way back then in the 90s when I was a teenager, I remember carrying a bag that was really quite similar. Obviously, I couldn't carry Dior back then. It was a guest bag because I was only a teenager. It really gives me 90s vibes. I love it. The leather on the Dior Bobby is so buttery and I find it so luxurious. And by the way, the guitar strap that you see that I'm trying on now doesn't come with the Bobby bag. You have to purchase it as an extra. And I actually am really vibing with this tone-on-tone black leather with black hardware. I was really pleasantly surprised to like it so much, actually. The Bobby I find really charming. Yeah, I might leave it on my wish list for now. Okay, the next bag, you either love it or hate it. So it is the saddle bag, and the one that I'm trying on is in the medium. I had the saddlebag on my wish list, but after playing with it this time in store, I'm gonna take it off the wish list. I love the shape of the saddlebag. I know it looks like a liver, but I feel like, again, it's like a throwback to the 90s. It really reminds me of Carrie Bradshaw when she was, you know, prancing around in New York, in Sex and the City. The reason I'm taking it off my wish list is because when I was playing with it in store this time, because it's a flat bag with a relatively short shoulder strap, when I went to lift up the flat bag, it actually kind of goes into my underarm, and I don't quite like that. And it makes it quite hard to access as well. So in order to access it properly, I had to bring it down to the crook of my arm and try and lift up the flap. And I think that's all too fussy for me. So kind of bittersweet. It's a bag that I've always wanted, but having a more thorough play with it this time, I've decided that I'm not going to get it. So kind of bittersweet. I can save my funds for another bag, perhaps the next one. The next bag I absolutely love, actually. This bag is the Caro bag, and I've heard it cop a lot of flack from other YouTubers. You know, people say when they look at it, they feel that the design is somewhat underwhelming. They don't like that the CD logo in front. They feel that it's too big in relation to the rest of the bag. And I guess aesthetically, you know, I can appreciate that as well. But if you are on the fence about this bag, I suggest that you go in and try it in store. It is just beautiful. When I was handling it, I felt that it was a better version of the Chanel Rectangular Mini. Don't hate me. And I'm not bagging the Chanel Rectangular Mini because I have one too. However, when I was playing with this bag, I couldn't help but feel a little bit jealous. I love the classic Dior canage quilting, and I also like the turn lock that's on the bag. It's a good size, so if you own the Chanel Rectangular Mini, you know that the turn lock is actually quite small and you got to pinch it with your fingertips, whereas with the canage, it's quite a generous size and you can get a good grip to turn it. So I really like that turn lock. It also has a strap that you can wear as a long shoulder strap or crossbody, or you can also double up the strap and wear it on the shoulder. I spent a bit of time with this bag in store. I didn't want to take it off, to be honest. I think you can tell that I'm slightly infatuated with this bag, so this bag is definitely on my wish list. So I'm ending this shopping vlog here. Don't forget about part 2, which is hopefully going to come out really soon. That shopping vlog is pretty epic as well. I have Gucci in that one, Ferragamo, Loewe, and Chanel. If you like this video, please give me a like and also subscribe if you want to see more luxury content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!